Hello and welcome to Holdredge's Crusade. Today we're going to be showing how I set up my new characters. So I got Holdredge here, I got the Enchanter right here, and I have the Druid right here. So we're going to go through setting each of these characters up at level 1. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Alt-O. I'm going to go to General and I'm going to click Copy Layout. I'm going to do hot buttons, socials, and loadouts, and I'm going to go down to, where is he at? Nomery. So on my Discord channel, linked in every single video description, there's a channel called EQ Files or something like that. I have a copy of this. If you like it, it's there. This will give you the same layout window. All you got to do is put it in your Everquest folder, and you'll get the same layout here. That is crazy. A lot of text in those quests. So here we go. You can kind of see I have a very generic, pretty standard layout. I mean, gotta remove some of these things here because I don't have them at this point in time, but I like to color code my bars and my buttons. Like, it helps me see a lot of things. And Nomery, obviously he's the warrior in my Gnome Guard or a Boomer Guard series, so he does not have a spell bar. So we're gonna hit Alt S, pull up the spell bar right here, and I don't believe we even actually have any spells yet as a paladin at level 1, but there it is. And I don't even know what to do with this thing. We'll leave it up here for right now. So alright, so we get a lot of buttons. If you did the same thing as me, the version on Discord might not have all these buttons, but a lot of these are dummy buttons, so they're just Mez Xtar 8, right? I use IS Boxer for all my multiboxing and Everquest, and that repeats keys across all 3 windows that I have open for Everquest. And the way that functionally works for this is when I hit the 1 key, right? So I hit 1 right here. This is just hides the corpses of all the NPCs, right? Every time I hit 1, all 3 characters are hitting 1. So if we go over here to her, right? Let's put that buff right there. So if I hit 1 on him, you can see she's casting a spell, right? So it repeats characters. So when I'm the buttons, when I'm doing that, I don't want everybody to be doing something at the same time. I want to kind of divvy it out so that certain characters get certain commands, like these Mez target ones, right? These are only buttons on the Enchanter. Only the Enchanter will have buttons here when I set her up. Same with the X target down here. These other ones, these are all Enchanter. I should probably color code these to the class, right? And then I'm gonna have burn buttons. So the paladin's got a few burns, they're gonna have them in here. All 3 characters, 7, 8, 9, they're all gonna be burns. So when I hit 7, they're gonna activate like their short burns. Like any burn that's less than 30-minute recast time, it's gonna go there, right? I have a button here called Sit Other. When I push that, everybody else needs to sit, right? Pretty basic stuff. AoE taunts and group heal. So in the Nomery, in the Boomer Guard series, the cleric has a group heal. It's on that button. When I hit that, it heals everybody in the group. So and so forth. Just need to set that up. So right now we don't really have much to do. We have taunt. We'll put that on DOA 1. We have bash, but can't really do much with that. So actually what we can do right now, we can do auto skill. Where am I typing? Auto skill bash. There we go. We get auto skill at level 1 on live, so I don't even ever have to push bash again. It's dead to me. Like, it's done. I don't have to do anything with it. There's nothing else I really want from here. So we have taunt on 1, right? So if I go to my spam button here, I already have it in there from Nomery because he has it in the same spot. So DOA, so that's do ability, is the full thing here, like do ability, right? And so dual ability 1 and 6 are abilities, and 7 through 10 are combat. So here 1 through 6, and then 7 through 10, right? Pretty self-explanatory. If you don't know how to do that, that's how you do it. And then turn attack on. So every time I push 2 on Holdredge here, he is going to taunt and turn his attack on. So pretty self-explanatory. Just removing some of these things that he doesn't actually have, right? And then some of these other ones are just reminders. What is this one here? Lightwing Mantle? What? Alright, I don't know. We'll get rid of that one. I think that was maybe defensive or something. Intensity the Resolute. So I have all these other ones on here. We're gonna get our Stein. I have Steins. That is something else I'm gonna give them. I have tons of extra ones. Steins are just teleport items to Plane of Knowledge. And then when we get to Plane of Knowledge, we're gonna get our Fellowship created and do that. No idea what all these ones were. No idea at all. But we'll just get them off the bar for now. They don't have hotkeys, anything. And if you watch, I haven't made it. I haven't finished making it yet, but eventually I'll have a true box video that shows how I true box when I'm true boxing. I'm not true boxing right now, but I use the mouse in that, and I have it set up so that the mouse has 12 buttons on it, and these are right here. So these right here, I don't do 10, 11, and 12 because it's like hard to hit with my thumb. It's like way too, it's like I have to bend it. It's a way, it's just painful. So I don't do that. I just use 1 through 9. So those are all keyed to numpad 1 through 9. And I can do all these actions with just the mouse. If I hold down shift, you can do the same thing. And I use these actions, right? And then the normal hotbar is right here. But I don't use shift for the normal buttons because that just changes, see how it changes the hotbar. So without me going through the effort of changing all that, I don't want to. So I have it like that. And I typically use shift numpads for healing. So like the druid will have shift numpads to heal me, and then the druid will have, or the enchanter will have extra mez targets in hers. On the enchanter, she'll have nothing there. On the druid, she'll have heals. On the druid, she'll have nothing there. And then on the enchanter, she'll have the mez targets right there. So pretty self-explanatory. Then I have this group button here. So let's go ahead and set this up. So EA, EI. And I think I called her Lovasu. Right, so we can go ahead and delete this one, and that one. All right, so we can go ahead and click that. That will invite them to the group, right? So if we go over here, they don't have any macros yet, so let's go ahead and let's get those in here. So who is this? This is the enchanter. So what I'm gonna do for this one is I'm gonna actually import the enchanter from Beauregard. Let's see, where is she? This one. I'm gonna copy her in. I'll show all the macros and stuff, but it's not really terribly important. And then over here on the druid, we're gonna copy in the cleric. This will just save me some time from typing, and then I can still show everything. All right, there we go. Now we're back on Holdredge and back here. So here you can kind of see the enchanter. She's got the same kind of buttons. She has mez targets, but since we don't have any of these spells yet, so they're kind of useless. And you can see like the empty spots and stuff like that, right? The only one I'm really looking for is this this one right here. So first thing we need to do is set him as X target 1, set her as X target 2, and set her as X target 3. Go over here to group assist target there. All right, we'll do that same thing over here. So you are X target 1, X target 2, X target 3, group assist target, right? So we'll go over here, make sure we do the same thing on each of these characters. Everybody has to be in the exact same spot for my mental model, right? I keep a lot of this in my head while I'm playing, and this just makes things easier for me. So we see how everybody has X target 4. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 is this assist. Now, typically you can type assist, you know, if I spell it right, assist Holdredge, right? And it's going to assist him and turn on attack, right? That's slow. Like, here, let me get a target. Let's target Eaglist over there, right? So let's watch. So assist, and you know, it did it, right? We need to do one more thing. Let's do this. Oh, they didn't join the group yet. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go ahead and get them all in a group real quick. All right, Holdredge. So X target 1, stand, follow, invite Holdredge, right? So let's just go ahead and click that. There we go. Now she is joined the group. Now what I'm doing is I'm using a behavior of how invites work in this button right here. When you invite somebody, they get, let's go back over here, group. Did I not spell her name right? Luvasu. All right. This button here should say follow. It doesn't for some reason, but go like that, invite her, and then what we're doing is we're using this invite to join the group. It's actually pretty nice. So I can hit here, follow, and then she joined the group. All right, so now I can click my group roles button here, which is group roles set the name of the person, right? So Holdredge. And we got to do this. So we're setting ourselves as 1 and 2. Now 1 is tank, 2 is assist. So like so, there we go. We are now set. Now, when we click on this guy, he pops right here, he pops up right there, and he pops up right there. Now, the trick here, and this saves time, right? Like, I've already have it targeted. It's on my extended target already. I already know that when I am on Holdredge, that this character can do X-Tar 4, and she is going to target that guy, right? I know that, you know, I just know it. So I can then base my macros off doing that. And let's go here. So see here. So this is X target 8. So this is not 8 for this character. This is going to be 5 for this character. So the example here is that this enchanter is going to mez this target right here. Now, whatever I am attacking is 4, right? So Holdredge is attacking the mercenary Lazion over there. I know that if there's any other mobs on our aggro, they're going to be from here down all the way. And I know that right here will be the first one. So that'll be X target 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then when we get AoE mez, we can put AoE mez into the mix here to get a short duration AoE mez to kind of like make things easier for the short term. Hopefully I'm explaining this right, but it is what it is. I also like to go down here to group X target 20 and set the tank here. Not that one. Group tank. There we go. So that is kind of why I set him as the tank. And I just need to do that for everybody here. Because if I'm not tanking, like in the situation where like Tuwani, for example, right? I'm sometimes when I have a mercenary tank, I make that the tank. And if I set it the tank, I don't have to change the macros for, like, for example, this one right here on Nomari and the Boomerguard series. This is cast haste, right? And then I have the same macro on all the characters for whatever they need to do on the tank, right? So in the case of the druid, it's going to be cast damage shield on Holdredge, who is the tank. Cast haste on the tank. Cast the what is it? Skin of the reptile that the druid gets on the tank, right? So it just makes things easier to use X target as much as I can. And on live, you get to use X target at level 1, which makes things even easier to do. So there we go. And let's see here. So for the most part, like right now, we don't have much to do. We're just really clearing off all the bars, except for what we need here. So we don't need anything for the enchanter. The enchanter is not going to do anything at the moment. Like, maybe I'll put like this shallow breath on the bar just to get a little damage out of her. But I think I actually have one, right? I should have assist dot, right? I'll put that on too. So this needs to be X target 4, cast 1, cast 1. So some at lower levels you fizzle a ton on spells, so it's always good to put that in there. We're gonna actually put that on 3 since it's a dot. There we go. So I think the enchanter's pretty set up. Like, there's nothing in some of these macros. And the mez, she doesn't have mez yet, so it doesn't matter. She doesn't have slow yet, so it doesn't matter. And she does not have Tash yet, so it does not matter. And that's Origin. We'll just leave that there. All right. And then over here on the Druid, we need to clear off some of these items on the bar. Now, for the most part, I don't want the Druid doing anything soon. Right now she can do some nuking and stuff like that, and we're going to set up one of those right here. I already have it made. So X target 4, which is that guy over there, we're going to cast. She doesn't have a nuke yet, so it doesn't even matter. I'll just get rid of it. She has a heal, so X target 1, so she's already kind of set up for healing. So if we do X target 1, what is this here? Cast 1. Oh, that's why. Here, let's switch these around. And it's just slow here at the beginning of the creation because you don't have any channeling and meditation skills and all that, so pretty bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put skin like wood right back there. All right. Now healing should work. So yeah, shift 1, shift num1 does that. Shift numpad 2 should heal her, and shift numpad 3 should heal myself. It's not casting for some reason. X target 3, cast 1. There we go. She didn't have enough mana to cast it. It takes more than 40% mana. I'm just not used to it. All right, so if we hit 0, it's sit for me, but it's also sit other on the main. So it makes everybody else sit, except for Holdredge. He does not sit. He's a man. All right. And then we're not going to need heal. These will be the mercenaries, 4, 5, and 6. But I'm probably not even going to put them on the bar. I'm gonna let the actual mercenary handle that. So she just needs heals there. Those are gonna be more of emergency heals, because if Holder just starts to die, she can drop out some healing DPS really quick. There we go. And then X target 20. This is the healer from the Boomerguard series. He uses complete heal right here. So this is just going to be the big heal that we have whenever we get one on the tank. this is for situations where, you know, it's bad. Like these are more or less the general heal, like minor healing, but I think later on druids get a more quick heal that's big, so for saving the day kind of thing. And for the most part, she's set up. Like, these are just all these special things right here. You can drag them on if you want. I like to see them all at the same time. Like, Throne of Heroes teleports you to guild lobby, and all the other stuff here. So however you want to do that, feel free to do that. But it's all based on the No Marie UI. And then same thing over here. It's pretty much all the same. She just, you know, we're level 1. We don't have any spells yet or skills, so it's not much to do. But we are all set up. So now, using iOS Boxer's default stuff, if we hit Alt F, they should follow us. And they did. That's why their follow commands, this should be able to, well, he doesn't even have the same one. Their follow commands is X target 1, so target him instantly. So X target's instant, so that's why I use it. Usually you have, like, on TLP servers, I have to put pauses and stuff for some of this stuff, but you don't have to with X target. So I stand. I always stand first, and then I follow, and then I have the invite here. So here, let's go ahead and let's disband the group, and I'll kind of show how this typically works for me. Come on, disband. There we go. All right, so no one's in a group. So from here, from Holdredge, I hit group. I wait a second right here before I do it, and then I hit Alt F, and you can see they join the group, and then I do group roles, and I'm good to go. I am good to go. And what I'll probably put in one of these in this Alt F is to activate the mercenary. That's probably something I probably need to have in these, but when we go through the quests in the next episode for the tutorial and all that, we will do all that stuff. But there we go. I think we're kind of set up. The majority of the work is going to be done by Holdredge here early on. Soon the druid will get a nuke, and then we'll start nuking with the druid, and then the shallow breath here will do what, 5 damage? 15 damage maybe. I mean, it's not a whole lot of damage, but it will help out, and we should be good to go there. But I can't think of anything else to cover in this one, but this is just the basic setup. Get the UIs all aligned and everybody kind of, you know, good to go. In the next episode, what we'll do is we'll start doing the basic training and the revolt of Glooming Deep. We'll be doing that, and I'll just kind of show all that. I don't know if I'll finish it all inside of the video. Maybe we'll do the whole tutorial in one video just to knock it out. Then we'll go out to Crescent Reach once we finish it here, and we should be good to go. It might be a little bit before I start the next episode because I still need to move characters over to get their bags, and I want to get all that kind of settled before I do anything else. But there we go. Should be a fun little series. I plan on going all the way. I don't plan on stopping. 3 characters should be fun. And all the other series are going to keep going. So I'm going to be like round robining episodes here and there, but hopefully it's content people enjoy. Let me know if you like it. Let me know if there's any suggestions you have. But thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.